Hi, today I want to make something for you that we really love. We've called it Dippable Egg Bowls. Um, what we're going to do is just going to walk you through the process. You will not believe how easy they are. People will think you spent hours making this. First, we put a pat of butter in our bowls. Now, I don't have ramekins. If you have ramekins, they work fine, but this is what I have, so this is what I'm using. And to me, a pat of butter is about a tablespoon. So everybody's pat's a little different. So I put these in the oven, and the butter has melted. So now we're going to bring them out, and I'm going to add a tablespoon. Now, my husband likes his really dippable, so I'm going to put 2 tablespoons. This is heavy cream. Okay, this is heavy cream. I don't like mine as dippable as his, so I'm going to put 1 tablespoon of heavy whipping cream in my bowl. Then we're going to carefully crack. I'm going to do 2 eggs in his because that's what it takes to fill him up. Whew, don't want to break the yolk. Luckily, my girls have very strong yolks. This is a very filling recipe. It will last with you hours. There we go. That's his. I'm just going to put 1 in mine because I can't eat that much. It's too much for me. All right, there we go. Now, to me, what really makes this recipe great is this right here. Now, what I did to make this, I put about a tablespoon of butter in one of my small cast iron skillets. I chopped up a 1/4 cup of an onion. Now, you can use whatever onion you want. You can use shallots, you can use red onions, whatever onion you like. We like sweet onion, so that's what this is. And you cook it in that butter over medium-low heat just until the onion starts to get translucent. Then I added 2 cloves of garlic to that, and then I went out to the herb garden and I got about a tablespoon of fresh rosemary and fresh thyme, chopped them up and put them in there. And then I put a little bit of Italian seasoning in there. You just put whatever you like, teaspoon, tablespoon, and then you allow it to continue to heat just until you can really smell those herbs. And when you smell them, then they're ready. You don't want to cook them, you just want to release the oils. So then you put into each bowl whatever you want. Now we really like this, so I'm going to put quite a bit in our in our bowls. You can make as much of this as you want at one time because it is great with. We've had it with chicken, we've had it with pork chops, we've had it with steaks, potatoes. It's just a really great seasoning mix for just about anything you want to make. And just kind of move that around. Careful not to break your yolks. Okay, now we're going to put this. I didn't put any salt in that, so I'm going to add a little bit of salt. This is real salt. That's what we use. Redmond's real salt. All right, now we're going to put this in a 375-degree oven for 5 to 7 minutes, no longer than 7 minutes. Now, I go with 5 because, like I said, he likes it dippable. And when you bring it out, you know, in a ramekin, things continue to cook because the ramekin holds the heat. So I bring it out at 5 minutes because that's how we like it. So I'm going to stick these in the oven and I'll be right back. Okay, they've been in the oven for 5 minutes, so we're going to bring them out. See, they're looking done, but remember, they're going to continue cooking in there. So now we're going to top it with, I use Parmesan cheese. You use whatever cheese you have. I have used cheddar, which works really well. Gouda is good, so it doesn't really matter. And you put as much in there as you want. We are cheese people here. So I'm going to cover these really well with some cheese. Then we're going to stick this back in the oven on broil till the cheese is nice and melted, and we like it golden brown. So if you only want your cheese melted, you take it out as soon as the cheese melts. If you like it golden like us, well then let it get brown. This is some toast that I'm going to put in there under broil too that we just made. This is our einkorn rustic cob loaf, and I'm going to put it all in the oven on broil, and we'll be right back. And there it is. Look at that. That is so scrumptious. Now you see what I was talking about. The eggs will continue to cook, so you don't want to overcook them. 7 minutes is the max that I would cook them. This is our toast, and while all this was going on, I had the bacon on the stove cooking. So now we're ready to eat. We're going to fix our plates, pour us another cup of coffee, and dive in. Enjoy.